Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing exponential per player capitals on the airship map. We're playing as a green player out of the third position. I have a two double twos here, actually, that I can cap on that give me a 1 point hold over the bottom right. Now, the blue player, do we think the blue player is a total noob? I don't know. That name isn't giving total noob, if I'm being completely honest. It just seems like the name of a player who's got a little experience in the game. Well, I say that and they go MIA, so we'll see if that sticks. But they got a 3 over here in the +1, the potential to 2 point hold, not only the +1, but the +4, +2, and +1 as well. So who knows? They might end up over there. It might be a bot cap. I'm unsure. Yellow could go on the 3 over here. They do. That is a 2 point hold. No, that's a 2 point hold for this back left area. I'm going to go near yellow. We're going to go right here. Yellow will see me, but a 5 cap should hold up, especially if they try to hit through double twos to get there. I'm not super worried about that. This gives me that 1 point hold on the bottom. It also shows white that I'm here. So if white's considering capping behind me, it maybe dissuades them from doing that. Now, somebody could still take the 1 point hold in medical way behind me. So my goal is going to be try to take this +2 in security and move accordingly. Yellow hopefully just plays for what's behind them. I have no vision of any of these bonuses over here other than just a singular on this white 2. And white might go there, right? And then that gives it 2 point cap hold over on the left. We don't actually see where white ends up. We're not going to see where blue ends up if they don't return. So maybe blue was a total noob and they bought it out, or they got better places to be rather than playing risk here with me today. But we are playing exponential per player capitals. We're playing with fog and blizzards. We got no portals, no alliances. We've got automated bots, no rank restrictions, balance splits dice, and 60-second turn timer. Again, it's Capital Conquest. It's the mode we play the most frequently. Occasionally, I'll dabble in a little bit of World Domination. Haven't played Zombies in ages because I really don't have any interest in playing it until they fix what I believe is a bug and what several other people do as well. Some people are totally fine with it. I have no idea, but I don't like the Zombies attack on the very first turn. It's very bad for both really small and really large maps. I think it's worse on really, really large maps because people don't have a lot of territory, and zombies attacking right away makes it so that people's 1s and stuff all over the board are going to get gobbled up, maybe even some 2s depending on the size of the zombies. Like a map like this is going to get ravaged by zombies on the first turn. Wish they would fix that and revert it to how it used to be, but alas, we will continue playing World Domination and more specifically Capital Conquest in the meantime. Black starts out their turn. I have kind of a two-way approach of doing this. I obviously want to take my bonus here first, but I want to make an effort behind it as well as early as I can. The longer I go with nobody showing anything back here, the better, right? If nobody shows that they're saying, okay, yellow's going to actually play for this bonus first. That's a bold choice from the yellow player. I wonder if somebody's capped in their bonus or behind them. Blue returns, because there could be somebody on a 1 point hold for this anyway. Ooh, greedy, greedy, greedy. Okay, that comes back. We got hit twice there. So we only start with 6 instead of 7. There's no point playing for this +1, I don't think. I'm just trying to see if there's any other bonus I could reasonably capture. What I'm going to do, we're going to add 2 back here, and then we're going to add here, because I want to get a vision. I want some vision. All right, I got a little bit of yellow, a little bit of black, but nobody on a 1 point. There could be a 1 point here on W cube. We lost a troop there. I would have rolled a 3-on-1. Otherwise, I'm not going to roll a 2-on-1. Sit with a 7 cap, sit with our bonus. Don't want to bother white more than we need to. They start with 7, so they were also hit twice. No, they were not hit twice. No, they were hit twice. They weren't hit like 4 times. They would have only started with 6 if they were hit down below 11. This seems promising. I think I need to play my troops off of this too. Maybe I'll add 2 here to start staking a claim in this bonus. Blue has officially flagged, so there should be some troops placed here. There are 3. We need to prioritize removal of blue anywhere near me. That is paramount to my success, because again, we've got this 1 point hold that holds a +4 and a +2 on a map where I have mentioned on the channel many times we've played this map. Again, second largest map in risk by one singular territory. It's one smaller than the Port Royal map. Expand, expand, expand is very much the game that you want to play on this map. And that's what we're going to attempt to do here. If purple is behind me, very unfortunate. I don't anticipate the black or white players being behind me at this point. So let's see what purple does. And again, I see no purple material in here. There's 4 unclaimed territories in this region that could be the purple player, hoping that that is not the case. But you never know. And there it is. The purple player is behind us. They capped in what can only be claimed as just an awful cap spot. Just atrocious. I mean, this is really, really ugly. We're going to have to come up with some counterplay. They come back this way with a 7. They're going to dip into the corner. There's a world here where purple doesn't leave any troops on capital, and we're going to scoop it right away. These fortify over. This fortifies over. This fortifies over. There it is. It's a 6. If I don't get broken, we should be able to get through this and steal purple's capital. Assuming that this is a capital on scale. And then we fortify our 1 back onto cap here. An 8 cap should be okay. And we're going to get hit by black out of the corner here, which is unfortunate. Because that'll lose me a troop. I'm going to go left with that. I don't understand, not just... Presumably they're in this split bonus with yellow behind them. Oof. Black did start with a bonus that turn. Yellow's getting 11. I think they managed to pick up this +2 and the +3 or +2 up at the top and vault. Bunch of extra territories as well. They put a 3 here though. I'm not really concerned about this coming for me. It's really dependent on whether or not yellow sneaks in here and breaks my bonus. I have one singular turn here, I think, to steal purple's capital. I have a feeling based off of where they capped that this player will flag immediately after I hit them. So we get 10 on 6. And get back on cap. There's our capital steal. They picked up some extra territories, but they're now capless, bonusless. They shouldn't start with more than 5 troops here. And if they get a hit on other parts of the board, we should be okay. White gets 8 as well. So I think my main goal here is we get purple to slam me, and then we play off of this position here on security panel, and we clear everything in here behind me up to this point, and just leave troops on the cap, leave purple behind me for a minute, and then capture everything. I don't think I want to leave them behind me long term. I'd rather just 1 point hold this. But if enough of the board clears up on other parts, there's a world where we could capture a... Purple gets... They get 4, so they don't even get 5. There's a world where we could capture an elimination and some cards off of purple, but I don't want to bank on that. Now, a really, really strong cap spot on this board that we won't even be able to deal with, we'll be forced into trading with yellow, is going to be this refuel port territory. If somebody is capped there, it's not great. Yeah, purple comes out this way. I wouldn't be surprised to see them dive in the corner. It's going to make it difficult, more difficult rather, to remove them. They should do this because it would force me to double split, and they do. That is smart. Your cap is terrible, and they didn't defend it at all. So I don't feel very sympathetic to this player's cause. Black gets 9. And they flag. So all of that for pretty much nothing. We'll play off of this, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to take this whole +4 right now. But I need to make a dent. Definitely need to make a dent. Because I'm just not getting enough troops at the moment. Yellow's only getting 8, so yellow lost their +2 up here, I believe. They're going to have to play for what's behind them now. I think. They were trying to play for kitchen before, I believe. Maybe briefly. I think black was on some sort of 1 point hold over the vault bonus up at the top. And so if yellow is playing for this now... Oh, they got broken here. Yellow actually... I don't think they lost vault then. They lost viewing deck. That's much more interesting. I think I'm still fine with an 8 here. I think what I need to do is play off of this position and clear this whole bonus. Something like this. Oh, it was purple here too. This would have just been a better cap spot for purple. And I will pull this to cap here. That shouldn't get rolled. And there's actually even a chance that it doesn't stack on this side in vitals. So my capital's a little bit weak, but this sets me up for a really good take on the next turn to finish the area behind me. And I just, the way that yellow's played so far, I don't anticipate them coming over to me, and white hasn't been getting enough troops to just straight up roll my capital, but they are going to soon. You see the push that white's making over here for the top right. I'm going to probably want to remove their presence. I know this closes my only cap card off. Blue is getting 9. That is interesting as well. I think blue maybe has double +1s. I'm not too sure. I think what I need to do is clear my bonus, fortify to cap, and then stake a claim on the other side of this middle point here. As much as I'd love to kill guard purple for the cards, I think with how slow the game is progressing at the moment, it doesn't even get a card. It fails its roll on a 2 there. With how slow the game is progressing at the moment, and black is no longer holding anything. So they may have been hit by yellow as well. I think with white only getting 10, I think with them sitting next to me, I need to address this pronto. If they come and open up my capital, that's fine once I clear this back area. This was a really valuable 1-point hold. I wasn't surprised somebody capped in it behind me. I am surprised where they chose. Because pink started with 9 troops, right? We saw a 13 step to the right when it opened up my territory, which means they had a 5 here. So they capped on a 2. They opted for the 2 instead of the 1 that was sitting here on W cube. And obviously they're gone now. Blue didn't play the game out. This is interesting from yellow. They cut left this way. Those are troops that don't get added to capital. Now, I've played nicely with yellow, so I'm not interested, especially since we're close to each other, I'm not interested in starting a war, although I believe that I can soon. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go here, clear this 8, 7, 6, 5. That should be enough there. Do this. And then I don't think everything up there is going to get removed. So we're going to do this. Take white out of there. I don't want white on that spot. And I think we're going to go 5 to cap instead of 4. Just simply because it's the fewest amount of troops. Or it's the maximum amount of troops that I could get on cap after that turn. Now, white may aggress me here. They may get far. Yeah, they removed me here. I don't know how far they're going to keep going. I think they know that I'm a threat now. So I want to play off of this one or this one, whichever one. Okay, they're going to remove me here. They would be smart to remove me here. If they don't remove me here, we're going to full send white on this next turn, knowing that yellow's only got 7 on cap. Black only got 5 in the previous turn. There's 4 human players alive, including myself. They do remove me. That was a smart play. Blue could hit me out of here, and we will not be able to contest white. So let's see where blue places its troops. Otherwise, I think my best bet is I know there's a safe line off of this to the left. I don't know what the safe line is off to the right. We need to address white. They're getting 17. We will get more than 17 on this next turn because we just got 16. Holding that +4, we pick up a +2, a bunch of additional territories as well, and a +1 even. Oh, no. Oh, no, we're going to get removed. We're going to get removed. We don't get removed. Okay. That was a little bit lucky. Now, I don't know that that's the remainder of purple. Let's see what black gets. Black is up to 7. They may have successfully removed yellow from behind themselves. I don't know how much yellow will get. We are playing EPP, by the way. I don't have a trade on 4, so it's not like it matters for me. But we are playing exponential per player, which means we are going to be interested in trading as early as possible. We're also interested in capturing eliminations as they present themselves. Black running through here might mean that this is a potential purple elimination over here on the right-hand side. Now, black being in this region, they're going to hit me there. That's fine. Black being in this region rather than up here does make me believe that yellow will hold the vault bonus and that black just held comms, but likely not cockpit. I'm interested to see if they go into yellow here with their aggression. So I want to stack everything here, literally everything. We're going to fortify the 4 over to capital, regardless of what we end up with. Yellow gets 9. That is less than last turn where they got 10. I do think white hit them up here. I basically just need to make sure white can't full remove me. I don't think yellow is going to aggress me because they have their own fish to fry with the black player. And I don't know that I'm going to have the purple Elim. I mean, 3 extra cards would be great. Blue was getting 7. I don't think it's lost its capital. I am the capital leader, but I wouldn't know if somebody has a second cap at any point. Now, what I'm almost hoping happens is I'm almost hoping that part of White's retaliation is a hit off of this kitchen position into me. I have no idea what the middle cap spot looks like at this point, so I need to play off of the remaining position that I have because I don't trust it, and I don't know what access points I have to White, right? So I want to leave some troops here to hit yellow or hit purple if I can, or do I not even want to care about purple right now? I think we need to take the risk that this avenue, that there's no cap along this direction. Let's see. Okay, too much purple there. We find White's capital. I'm not going to roll it. I think he has this whole bonus to the left. He's laughing at me. He is laughing at me. I might as well knock his territories down and swing over here to set up a little bit of a guard on purple. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get back in there, though. This is exactly what I want. 3-on-1 could fail. It does not. Loses 2. This will be a full removal of myself. There's almost no way he doesn't fully remove me here. Does he split enough left? He does. He's going to have to split here, though. This is actually so risky. The troop distribution here was terrible. Loses 2 there. I mean, he has no defense here. He has no defense on his capital. Presumably, he has something that's defending his bonuses on the backside. I think he has the +4 here. If there's a cap in the middle, this is the moment of truth here, because we're going to get 5. We've got our trade-in. Our trade-in leads to... And I said I was going to fortify there, but I wanted to preserve the troops. And I don't think that these guys are going to hit me. I'd be very surprised if they do. White is saying, I don't think White's very good. You're saying well played to a bot. That in and of itself is usually an indicator that this player isn't very skilled. Purple starts with 3. Blue started with 6. I think they have this +1 here and wherever their capital is, which is a bit of a concern. This was a good, smart break by White, but the problem is you're expecting me not to commit everything I have up into your position at the top of the board. I think that's risky. I think that's a little bit risky. Black gets 10, and I don't think black likes yellow, so we'll see what happens with those two. It really hinges on, is there a capital on refuel port, engine vents, fuel piles, or west door? If there's a capital on any of those spots, I don't trust black, or I don't trust the black player, because that's the only capital that I likely wouldn't be able to get through. I don't trust the black player to deal with White effectively, and I think White will just win from the right-hand side. And White, I don't think White's a bad player. I think that I might have said that they were. I don't actually think they are. Although I do think that it's weird to oops the bot or whatever, or well played. They well played the bot, which is just funny to me. We'll take the +2. I think this is, we'll take the +2 on toolbox, even if I have a +2 off of the, yeah, security. I don't want that. I want +2 on toolbox because it'll be a 5-troop fortify, or 4-troop fortify, I guess, because got to leave one there up to capital. But we're going to full send all the, and they broke our +2, so we're only going to get 17. We might actually, no, because we had a 1 up here, right? We'll get 17. It's such a weak capital for yellow. It's a 3. I'm not going to hit it. I don't get anything out of hitting it right now. White knows what's coming, man, and it should come. Terrible dice there. Absolutely atrocious dice. Maybe the worst I've ever seen. Lose the 3-on-1. Lost 2 on a 2, 2 on a 2, 1 on a 1, 1 on a 1, 1 on a 1. The 1 on a 3 was nice. But we didn't get in there. Hopefully purple did. I think White's going to get like 18. 50. They only get 15. I'm surprised by that. I don't even know that that's... I just took 12 territories. If they get equal loss, they shouldn't be able to make it back to me. They actually hit blue up at the top. Now, we know blue is in the middle here. That is a very bizarre play to not address me. Yellow with a 12 here. Yellow had a fortify line and didn't pull the 12, right? Was refuel port? That was yellow, right? How are you prioritizing? What? Burger creation was yellow as well. Why would you not fortify the 12 back to your capital? Blue only gets 3. So maybe blue is capped up at the top here. Now, white didn't put seemingly anything on capital. They have also well played the bot again. This may be the end of blue in the middle. I know now that there's direct pathing into white at the top. Hopefully, I didn't break. Did I break a bonus of yellows? This technically may have been a bonus of yellows in the engine room. I don't think so. I think black, if they... What did they just get? 7. So I think they got broken in cockpit, but not comms. Or maybe not armory. I think they're going to take yellow's capital. So yellow should retaliate on that. They won't worry about me. We can hit blue maybe a little bit, see what's going on there. I don't have a trade in, but we hold extra territories this time. Or maybe I just want to ignore blue. Yellow gets 8, so maybe white doesn't, or black doesn't hit as hard as they did before. But yeah, that 3-on-1 failing was just not what I needed. It's an extra +2 that this player likely had. The question is, do I go for blue? Do I even think it's the end of blue here in the middle? Yellow's going to place here. I don't like this because this means they're probably going to hit me more than necessary. And I'm just not their problem. Okay, black's still their problem. To some extent. I could address yellow at any point, but I know that white's going to be too much of an issue. All right. He defended that. I'm surprised by that. He does I think he's got blue kill guarded, though. Put troops on blue's capital. Why not? He only gets 7. Does he direct target me? Okay, he doesn't even kill blue. And he's pathing this wrong, too. You can't get me down here. Unless blue's in here. Oh my god, he's getting awful dice. All this to come hit me? You're not even going to deal with me up top. That's wild to me. Opens my capital up. That's the worst play he could have done there. He's going to play off the 9. He's got no defense here. And he started his turn. He used his trade and started his turn with only 7 troops. So he only held that +2 behind the capital. Or no, that was a +1. I think it was territory. And anyway, I think blue's going to kill purple. If I understand the board correctly, I don't think there's any blue or purple on the left-hand side here. Blue will trade. And I think blue was in this +1 or somewhere, maybe the +4 back here. And purple's also there. I feel a little bit bad for white. I do. I do feel a little bit bad for white. But at the same time, what I need to consider for myself, and I think this 9 here, it was either a split fortify from this cap. They just brought back whatever. I think they brought back whatever they took up here back to capital with that 15 that we saw roll through. Purple gets 4. So purple has the +1 here. We need to target the elimination on purple. We again do not have a trade on 4. I can completely play off my cap knowing that black keeps full sending yellow and yellow doesn't have a very... Actually, you know what? Maybe I want to leave my cap line open. I want to commit everything here. Because I think I'm fairly confident this is the end of purple. I'm also fairly confident black will continue hitting yellow. And if they don't, it doesn't... Okay, they don't. That doesn't really matter to me. Or maybe they did. Maybe yellow didn't do a good enough job hitting black before. Because I think yellow's still only holding the vault +2. Unless yellow's kill guard. I've intentionally, if you're wondering, like, oh, Simone, why aren't you targeting yellow's capital? It's because I generally I generally tout a strategy in Risk of not bothering more than one person at a time. And I think that's never more true than it is in this game, especially when you acknowledge that the people that you could bother are already dealing with their own problems. Black and yellow have been fighting this entire game, literally the entire game. So I see white as the only remaining human player. I dealt with purple successfully before white got too large. And then I see white as this player that I can really commit my focus onto. And that's what we've done. So we don't get the best of dice there. I don't want to take... I'm going to need to leave a 6 here. See what we got over here. All right. Blue might actually be behind yellow somehow. That's a 3-card elimination and a +2 on Fix Shower. So we'll take that. Because that is an easy fortify. Come on. Bummer. I just lost one-on-ones there again, man. 2 in a row. I don't know where blue is. Force white to defend their capital. That's really the only play here. I have a guaranteed set on this next turn anyway. I'm better off just... Yeah, this is not smart. You're not even going to get a break off onto me on this +1 over here. They fail the 3-on-1, and they don't defend their capital. All right, so capital gets all of the white troops in here. This gets this here. Put 2 here. 3 here, 3 here. Add a little bit here. I'll be trading in as well. So I think yellow will get blue. I don't know where else blue could be other than maybe an armory here. Or behind yellow. Somehow behind yellow, but between the bonus and yellow. It trades in again, so I'm not even worried about blue at this point. If anything, wherever it is, it's just going to create problems for my opponents. It doesn't even get a card, so someone has it kill guarded. I think what happened was purple removed the remainder of blue over here. And black has blue kill guarded. Black has blue kill guarded on valves. They're capped on armory entrance. And we know yellow actually has the 16 up here. They have a direct line off of the 16 down into black for retaliation anyway. And black doesn't pick up an elim there. And blue's literally not worth a thing at this point. Like, yeah, yellow's getting 5 because they have vault. I mean, we got very lucky that yellow didn't, or that yellow and black never paid attention to us. And then also that the white player just really kind of blundered this one. Now, white did they get 11? I don't know where they got 11 from. They had a +2 in cap. That would give them 7. I guess territory count would get them up to 11. They obviously blundered it all away, so we're not super concerned about it. Black started that turn with 9, and the trade-in is what busted through here. And yellow doesn't even do anything useful. Get 27 plus our trade. We'll take medical beds, why not? So I wanted 2 here. I don't care that you're oopsing me. It literally means nothing to me. 5. We need to split in here, so we'll do like 13. And then the rest over here. White won't have a set, so I don't actually need to do anything here. I'll just go back to capital. It literally doesn't matter. I'm going to get so many troops on this next turn that I'm better off just letting white live. They're not even going to break me up here. I don't want to blast yellow. I don't get anything out of blasting yellow. I didn't realize that they also closed their path line off here. This 18 should have fortified to the opposite side of black. And all this really does, I mean, maybe this gets through. Maybe the 2-on-1 wins. It doesn't. Yellow would have to pivot their approach away. Black would have to blast through this to even get up there. I mean, white is done. All white did is give me an extra card. Even if yellow has a set for their 10 trade right now, I don't think they have enough troops generating to split and get all of this. So I got to say, and you guys might argue, oh, see, Money, why didn't you mute this guy with his well played and oops spamming from the entire game? And to be completely transparent with you guys, what? Oh. Took a card. Blue didn't take a card last turn, but was still getting 5. How would blue be getting 5? I have 4 caps. This is the black. This is the yellow capital. Is he going to slam this? Yep. All right. So that's just the game. That is just game over. I wouldn't necessarily quit yet, but yeah. So blue has a +2 somewhere. Maybe blue's in armory, and I didn't even realize it. It was card blocked in there. And finally got one. Yep, there's a slam. Now, I've felt bad for yellow this entire game. I kind of liked their attempt. Normally, I hate playing for bonuses completely on the opposite side of the board. You guys know that. White's going to oops the crap out of me here, but the fact that they've stayed in the game and don't have a capital should already be an indication. Let's try to 2 dice roll in here. Should already be an indication that they probably should have quit. I think yellow backed up in the hopes that I give them second. So, and I felt bad. I felt like they were getting bullied a little bit. So I'm fine to help you. I will help you, yellow. You got a 6 up there? Good for you. Where is blue? Okay. Accidentally just fed yellow to black. My bad. Oh, wait. I need to protect yellow. I need to protect yellow. I'm going to protect you, yellow. Is blue in here? Oh my god, I found blue! What? It was holding this bonus next to black's cap? They never removed it up here. Alright, well, black's going to kill... No! Yellow, no! Oh my gosh! That's a lot of troops! I was trying to save yellow. I was literally guarding him and he quit. Now I have to give black second because I do not reward quitters. You guys know I don't reward quitters. You got to see it through. Oh, poor black. GG's, dude. I got you. The other guy quit. I'm not gonna ruin your game. The other guy quit. You guys know how I was fully ready. I felt like yellow was getting bullied. They actually managed to hold this. They didn't defend their capital. They trusted me. Unfortunately, they quit. We don't reward quitters around here. The black player is here. They stayed the whole time. Yellow bailed. Yeah, I think yellow thought I was going to kill them. Black. You just stole third from the jaws of second. The other guy bailed, dude. All you had to do was sit here and watch me eliminate yellow and watch me eliminate blue. And yellow doesn't have a set. That is crazy. It's going to roll. Oh, and it did not succeed. Unfortunately, well, the game's just going to end when I kill yellow, right? So there's no right way to do this. Well, I mean, we found all the caps at least. That's the fastest way to end this. I could like let the bot get onto a cap and then world dom, but I literally was impossible for me to world dom because the game would end when I kill yellow, and if I would just cap run before then. All right, well, yellow gets second because they saw MIA, they weren't flagged. All black had to do is stay to get second, and they quit. Ranks. White was expert. I mean, I had a feeling that white was our best player, if not only because I stole their capital and they didn't quit, and everybody else quit. But well playing the bot was weird. I didn't understand that. GG's to you, Gurney Law, too. Sorry I kind of bullied you, but I had a 1 point hold in and you didn't, and that's sometimes what airship comes down to. If you guys enjoyed this one, hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.